Cargill.
In one of the most controversial incidents to rock WWE in recent memory, the shocking attack on Jade Cargill has set the wrestling world on fire. With emotions running high and a slew of unanswered questions, fans are demanding justice as the drama surrounding this brutal assault continues to unfold. The focus of this chaotic spectacle? Liv Morgan. Wrestling fans were left stunned when new footage surfaced that allegedly implicates Liv in the attack. However, the superstar has now come forward with an adamant denial, and the controversy has only deepened from there. So, who really is behind the attack on Jade Cargill? Let's dive in and unravel this complicated web of mystery and speculation. The incident. Chaos strikes during SmackDown. It all started during a recent episode of SmackDown. Out of nowhere, Jade Cargill, one of the most dominant forces in WWE, was viciously attacked, leaving her injured and in critical condition. Chaos quickly ensued as security and medical teams rushed to her aid, and the cameras captured the arrival of an ambulance to transport her to the hospital. But amid all the confusion, something was caught on camera that would shake WWE fans to their core. Wrestling legend Nick Aldis released a piece of footage that appeared to show Liv Morgan walking past the ambulance as Jade was being whisked away. For many fans, this moment triggered immediate suspicion. Could Liv Morgan, a known figure with a sometimes unpredictable nature, have been involved in the attack? The video was brief, but it raised enough questions to spark an explosive conversation across social media platforms. Liv Morgan's statement: "I did nothing." In the days that followed the release of the footage, Liv Morgan broke her silence, and her statement was anything but what fans were expecting. The former champion issued a strongly worded declaration in which she categorically denied any involvement in the attack on Jade Cargill. Liv went on to explain that the footage had been manipulated by unknown parties with the sole purpose of framing her for the crime. "I did not attack Jade Cargill. I was simply walking by when the ambulance was leaving," Liv wrote in a heartfelt social media post. "Any claims to the contrary are false and deliberately fabricated to tarnish my name. I am being set up." In her interview, Liv expressed deep disbelief at the accusations being thrown her way. "I have nothing to hide. I've always been open with my fans and the WWE universe. The footage has been taken out of context," she declared. As expected, Liv's words did little to quell the firestorm. Her supporters rallied behind her, but there were still plenty of skeptics in the WWE community who weren't ready to let the incident go. After all, the footage seemed to suggest that Liv had been at the scene of the crime. Was that enough to implicate her? Or was there something more to this story than met the eye? Nick Aldis's footage. What does it really show? Let's take a closer look at the footage that sparked all of this controversy. Nick Aldis, who has earned a reputation for his sharp analysis in the wrestling world, revealed the footage to the public. In the video, Liv Morgan is seen walking past the ambulance as Jade Cargill is being loaded into it. But here's where things get tricky. The footage is brief, and it's unclear whether Liv is actually going toward or away from the area. The video could be viewed in many ways, and context is everything. Critics were quick to jump to conclusions, assuming that Liv was somehow involved in the attack, given her proximity to the ambulance. However, experts caution that we can't draw any conclusions from just a few seconds of footage. Liv might have been heading to another part of the arena, or simply walking past the scene as part of her routine. The situation could have been entirely coincidental. Some of Liv's defenders even went so far as to suggest that the footage had been deliberately manipulated. They point out that the camera angles were carefully selected to focus on Liv while omitting critical details about the timing and surrounding context. Could this be an attempt to create a false narrative? Given that wrestling is, at its core, a scripted form of entertainment, it's not entirely impossible. The growing speculation. Who stands to gain? If Liv Morgan truly had nothing to do with the attack, the question that remains is, who benefits from framing her? And why would someone go through such lengths to do so? Theories have been rampant. Some speculate that the manipulation of footage is a calculated move by someone with a vested interest in destabilizing Jade Cargill's rise to the top. Cargill is an incredibly powerful figure in WWE, and if someone wanted to see her taken out of the picture, framing Liv Morgan could be a strategic move. By doing so, they could shift the blame away from themselves while sowing discord between the WWE's top stars. Internal rivalries within WWE are not uncommon, and there may be forces at work behind the scenes that we don't yet fully understand. It's possible that someone with a personal vendetta against either Liv or Jade could be behind the attack. Was this part of a larger power struggle within WWE? If Liv is innocent, it could mean that WWE is dealing with an elaborate scheme designed to protect the true attacker and divert attention from them. One insider, speaking on the condition of anonymity, hinted at the possibility of internal power struggles that could be influencing this entire narrative. If Liv Morgan is being framed, there's a larger agenda at play here, the source said. There are people who would love to see Jade's position undermined, and Liv could be the perfect scapegoat. The timeline of events. What's missing? In order to understand the full scope of what happened, let's take a step back and look at the timeline of events. SmackDown. Chaos ensues after Jade Cargill is attacked. Ambulance arrival. Footage captures an ambulance arriving to take Jade away. Nick Aldis's footage. A brief moment of Liv Morgan walking past the ambulance is captured, sparking widespread speculation. However, there are significant gaps in the timeline that have yet to be explained. Other camera angles and crucial security footage may hold the missing pieces of the puzzle, but WWE has yet to release these to the public. Could these missing moments reveal something that could change everything? Or are they just another way to keep fans guessing? The fallout. The fans speak. As you might imagine, the release of the footage and the subsequent statements from both Liv Morgan and Nick Aldis have sparked an uproar across social media platforms. Hashtags like Akash Innocent Liv and Asa Framed, the real attacker, have gone viral, with fans passionately debating who is truly responsible for the attack on Jade Cargill. On one hand, supporters of Liv Morgan are defending her right to have her name cleared, while others believe she's hiding something. Media outlets have also jumped on the story, with pundits offering their own analyses of the situation. Some suggest that the entire incident could be part of a larger WWE storyline meant to keep the audience guessing, while others point to deeper, more personal motivations at play. Could this be another example of a power struggle playing out in front of the cameras? As the debate rages on, one thing is clear. The WWE Universe is desperate for answers. Fans are demanding that WWE release all available footage, including the missing security camera footage, in the hopes that it will finally provide the clarity needed to resolve this mystery. What's at stake? If Liv Morgan is indeed innocent, the ramifications of this incident go far beyond just the fate of one superstar. The integrity of WWE itself could be called into question. With rivalries, personal vendettas, and secret alliances at play, this attack could represent just one small piece of a much larger puzzle. If someone is framing Liv for a crime she didn't commit, it raises serious questions about the internal workings of WWE. As more details come to light, fans and insiders alike are demanding a thorough investigation. WWE has a responsibility to provide full transparency, release all the footage, and allow independent experts to review the evidence. Only then will the truth about who attacked Jade Cargill and who stands to gain from this elaborate deception be fully revealed. The quest for truth continues. For now, the mystery remains unresolved. Liv Morgan's passionate defense of her innocence, combined with the manipulated footage and mounting speculation, has created a whirlwind of intrigue. Is Liv Morgan truly innocent? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? We are left with more questions than answers. Who is behind this attack on Jade Cargill? What motives lie beneath the surface? And most importantly, when will the truth come to light? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The quest for the truth in this ongoing drama is far from over. The WWE Universe deserves transparency, and the fans deserve justice for Jade Cargill. Until the full story is uncovered, we must continue to dig deeper and demand accountability from WWE. As we close today's investigation, we urge you to keep questioning, keep speculating, and stay tuned for updates. If you believe in Liv Morgan's innocence and want to see the real attacker brought to justice, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave your theories in the comments below. The journey for truth is just beginning. Will you be part of it?